Hello survivors, welcome to a brand new Soulstone survivor video. Today we're back on the Blacksmith. We got our next summon in hand. It's going to be Skill Master Electric for the summon Infantry. They do have Dazed, but like yesterday, what we're going to do is we are going to grab ourselves the slow first, so that we've got slow to brittle. And what we're going to do with that is we're actually going to use it just for the brittle. So we're not going to worry about colossal this time. We don't need area of effect. We don't need any of that stuff. We start off with Volk and Volkage and Vivolt. We're actually going to end up doing them twice because we're going to go, instead of going colossal, we're actually going to grab a demolition expert for the increase to the devastating blow that we have over here. So that's going to be very helpful. We're going to start off grabbing a couple of Relentless until we get our slows as well as the other upgrades. I don't think we need expansives either, but grabbing an epic one, you know, since it's there is fine. Magnetic over there is very, very good. And we'll look at getting some other juicy things to go along with it. We do not need a powerful strikes. We do not need the armor. And we don't need block either. No Leviathan. I want to take the Swift. And we'll take the slow as well, so we can already swap over to the summons. The only thing is I would have liked to get more cast frequency first. So we're just going to wait a little bit, because the way that the summons themselves work is they have a 20-second duration and they have a 26-second uptime, or cooldown, sorry. So 20-second duration or 20-second uptime. And then there's a 26-second cooldown. So we need their cooldown to be lower than their duration, so that they are up for a whole lot longer. We've got 2 touch of ice, so we don't need any more of those. We're going to grab ourselves a bit of magnetics right in the very beginning. That does help us with a lot of XP gain, and we should be good. So we can get rid of the touch of ice now. There's the relentless. Maybe 1 or 2 more magnetic. We do get them, so they're on a 23-second cooldown. We'll take it now, because I have a feeling, there we go, I had a good feeling that we would get the relentless, and that put us down to 22 seconds. So very, very soon we will be able to have them up all the time.
If the Chaos Walker's watching, I bet she's smiling. Come on.
Okay, we don't need that anymore. Movement speed's important. Merciless, there's a beautiful 20% cast frequency, and they are now up to the same amount of time. So 1 or 2 more cast frequencies and they're up 24/7. Well, they already are, and now we're just going to look for more units, cast frequency and damage with multicast as well. And the reason I say we don't need area of effect is because they have cunning, so they're always going to fight the bosses for us, and they are just going to do their thing. But yeah, let's focus on everything for the actual units, and then multicast as well. Alright, there we go. And then the slow to brittle is super important with regards to damage. Without the brittle, your damage is much lower than what you would want it to be. So we can actually get relentless, get rid of relentless now. We don't need it. There's that. I thought I heard a loot goblin, but I didn't see it on the mini map when I heard the noise. So it's very possible I'm just hearing things, and or there was one, and before I could see it, it was destroyed by the infantry. So there are those options. Beautiful. Okay, +2 to the units. Get ourselves some HP as well for myself. And things are going wonderfully. So because we cannot get brittle into the build, and there's no way of getting 3 summons at the same time with the brittle and divine legacy, we do it this way, and it's just the safest way to get brittle. It's the safest way to get that extra juicy damage. Guys, I cannot explain to you how important getting brittle on every single, run is. So that rune is one of the best runes in the game. It's absolutely broken. And if you aren't playing using it, then, you know, your builds are definitely going to suffer compared to everyone else or anything else out there. Do not sleep on brittle. It is extremely powerful. Fragility is also extremely powerful, but it's a lot harder to get than brittle. You have to go like brittle to... actually, how do we get radiance again? Finesse or something? There is a way to do it. You go brittle to... oh no, it's through exposed. So you grab exposed, you get exposed to radiance, then you get radiance to finesse, and then you get the finesse to fragility. Oh, the radiance, sorry, gives you the fragility. So once you get that going, you're in a very, very good spot as well. Okay, we've got 13 summons so far. Hopefully we can get that number even higher. But this is going to be... we probably land up doubling the Vyv and Valk. If we land up seeing a plus to... I mean, if we did pick up a loot goblin, then we'll do the second Vyv and Valkage so we can get the demolition expert. But I don't think it is there. First, slow to brittle. Most important. Oh, okay. So I was right. I heard the sound. Beautiful. So we'll do Valk and Vyv again so we can get the demolition expert. That's so cool. So audio cue, very important over there. And then just look at this beautiful XP. Nice and early so we get the 30 odd level. It's quite weird that they're saying, you say like 30 odd, but 30 is even. So, but they, it's just because odd is meant to sound like, oh, it's more than just 30. but I can't help it, okay? So this probably actually allows us to grab a double demolition expert, which is huge. We're going to grab more movement speed, some more life. Merciless are great. We are on 100% crit now. Grab those. Damage plus units, merciless, lethalities. The reason we still go lethality is because you can get a multi-crit. Oh, I'll say multi-crit. All it does is double the crit damage. So if you get 200% critical strike chance, what it does is doubles the critical damage that you would otherwise do. So it pretty much gives you like a true crit number. Based on how much. So there's a 100% chance to have your critical strike chance, and then there is a 23% chance that it's going to double the amount of critical strike damage you do. That's pretty much what happens with crit. I'll put a long message about how it works down in the description for those of you that are interested in it. We also get slow to disarray. Completely forgot about that, so that's also another little bit of a power spike that you otherwise wouldn't have. And lots of brittle occurring. Beautiful. So everything is going exactly as planned. We should absolutely decimate the Void King now. And then as soon as we add Devastating Blow, yeah, it's going to get even crazier. And last time, this was the mistake we made. So we went straight for the brittle to colossal, and because of the way that it works with low cast frequency summons, it really felt like, oh no, okay, we made a really big mistake. So instead of focusing on area of effect, it's better to focus on just pure damage, and things are going to just land up laying on the floor a lot faster, and you're going to spend less time attacking everything. Why does it have to be ones? Seriously. Okay, we'll take the multicasting there.
Oh, such a nice fragment. Sooner or later, I'm bashing through.
Okay, we get a +3 at least, but it is another boss fight. The only thing is, if you did this on Legionnaire, it might be a little bit better because of having your Ascension. Whereas the Blacksmith's just really good for plain stats. So Blacksmith's very, very strong for stats. So the early game is much stronger. But I think if you land up using Ascensions and Artifact powers, it might be even stronger. But I thought it would be fun to use the character where the base stats are just really strong. And then you don't have to worry about ascensions or artifact powers and things like that that otherwise interfere. Like if you play on the Elementalist, you get so many different debuffs and things that it's crazy. Okay, we can grab some disarray, why not? And then some health, some HP. Okay, imagine these guys had a taunt as well. But yeah, you could see the massive damage difference. So now we don't need the brittle, we're going to grab the devastation, and now we're going to grab exposed as well. And we're going to do a fantastic job at absolutely ripping through Titan Hunt. It's beautiful. It brings a tear to my eyes. I mean, look at that.
Just don't touch me.
It's absolutely amazing. Just shred through everything now. And it's going to get even better as soon as we add exposed. And then even better when we add another devastation. Although we could add shattered, to be honest. It doesn't have to be another devastating blow. So I'll probably go for broken. Just, you know, so we got 4 separate. You know, because I was lucky in getting the golden, the loot bug. It's not a bug, but loot goblin. So I was lucky there. So, you know, based on that, I'm actually going to land up getting shattered. So if you guys do follow the build yourselves, want to try it, and you're unlucky and you don't get the loot goblin, then you would have gone exposed first, like we're doing now, then back to Volkage and Vivault, and then you would have had the same setup, and the last Titan would be shattered for all of us. So just so you guys can kind of keep up with it, and so you got the same thing going for yourselves, we're going to keep it like that and not do out of the ordinary stuff that you guys can't follow if you're not lucky. But if you were lucky enough and you do get the loot bug and you're able to do Volkage twice in a row, then get the devastating Demolition Expert a 3rd time instead of Shattered, if that makes sense. Just because of how powerful it is. And then if you're going past the Void King, you can grab yourself something. You can grab the Shattered after that and things like that. We can actually get more critical strike chance. We're on 163%. I didn't even know we were that high. There's another +1 over here. We might as well get it over and done with. And then there's a +3 above it. So we'll be good. Good to go. Absolutely wreck your faces. Let's go.
A few more bits and the Titan will be mine.
There, here we go. +3. Right by some XP. I'm a poet and I don't even know it. We can get rid of that. Grab the multicast. Remember, our base stats, so things like the multicast and all of that, affect the summons as well. So the more multicasting we have, the more the summon themselves are going to multicast as well. So it is a stat that we are looking to benefit from, and that's why I am grabbing it. Disarray is good. Lethality, cast frequency. Try and get it as low as possible. Again, same reason. Yes, it affects their cooldown, but it also affects the actual attack time of the infantry. So they're going to be smacking the enemy a whole lot more harder with it. Oh my goodness. Okay. Mhyzahet stood no chance, and now it's even worse for them with exposed. Just so juicy. Okay, shattered. So we're looking at brittle, exposed. Sorry, it's slow to brittle. Then we grab the devastating blow, or exposed first, then devastating blow, demolition expert, and then we grab the shattered on hit. And then you just wipe the floor with your infantry. That's why infantry is sent to the war. I just got to look back. Just got to sit there watching them do the dirty work.
If the Chaos Walker's watching,
okay, we'll do the +1 since it's right here. It's much of a muchness. It doesn't actually matter. I mean, it's a little bit of waste of time, but we do have +6 over there. So that will put us to 12.
sooner or later I'm back. Dashing through.
13, 14 over there, and then we need another +1. It's yeah. Can they hit the right target? This is the only thing where area of effect does help a little bit. But again, because of the way that they work, they do kind of hit through enemies as well. So that's where area of effect comes in handy, but it's not necessary. What is necessary is that we hit the right target.
Fragment secured.
Alright, so we got another +1 over here. We'll just do this quickly. Multicasting is very important. Cast frequency, more disarray is very good. More critical strike chance, +2 the target. We're sitting on 27 of them. That's just a massive increase. And there we go. Alright, perfect. Just do this and that's it. We need them to attack the unit over here. And there we have it. Fantastic. That is a lot of XP we just gained. Critical strikes, attack, apply slow. We don't need the slow effect. We need more units. Beautiful. Increased damage. We're on 1,283. So when I tried this again, right, we were dealing far less damage, but we had more damage as a number over there. So we didn't have brittle, but we had about 2,000 damage per summoned infantry. And the thing is that even with the increased damage, the brittle gives you far more damage done to enemies and bosses than what you can get from a flat, or not flat, but percentage damage increases. So, yeah, it's crazy. Where is brittle? I mean, increasing the damage taken by a stack of brittle for 5 seconds. So increase all damage taken by 25. You just get to an insane amount, especially when they got fast attacks. So you increase your damage substantially. Huge amount of damage increase. I mean, if you have 100 brittle stacks, that's 2,500 increased damage taken. That's double, nearly double the amount of damage that we do with the infantry. So it actually gives us 2 times more damage. It's just a crazy debuff on the enemies that you need to have. And then if we added things like radiance into there, then you get the fragility, which is also more, that's percentage increased damage taken by enemies. So fragility as well, fragility, and then brittle, just really big. And exposed, any direct damage. Sorry, fragility, I'd have to double check the numbers and how it works, but exposed is the increased direct damage taken. Brittle is all damage taken, and I think fragility is all damage taken as well. So fragility is the same as exposed, but exposed is direct damage taken, whereas fragility is all damage. So adding all of those up, it just becomes a crazy amount of insane damage for anything and everything. And if you added on, if you got fragility through radiance, oh, do you know what? That just gave me a good idea. I know exactly which is the next summon we're going to be using. There's a summon that applies fragility. So we're going to be using that summon next. I just had like a mind spark, you know, an epiphany. Okay, where are these other summons? I mean the other bosses. There we go. There's a +4 over here. Probably a boss fight. Oh, it's not. Okay, I'll take that. There we go. And there's a +4 right by the entrance to the boss, so we'll just go and do that. There we go. And we can actually just stand right here. Surely our units will defeat everything for us. We don't have to worry. Obviously, if... Oh, I'm stuck on something. Okay, that was very close.
see the tyrant loot this
I was
one
stuck
thing.
on the catapults over there without realizing it. But there we go. Disarray, damage increase. We can go, oh, look at that. We've got 203% critical strike chance. Oh, oh, that was so juicy. We actually got a double +2 back to back. And I don't even think that was a Divine Legacy. We just got double legendary unit increases back to back without even having a Divine Legacy proc. I mean, if that's not lucky, then I don't know what is. But yeah, if the Arcane Weaver is dying this quickly, then you can expect the Void King to die even faster. And the reason I say that is because Arcane Weaver actually moves around a lot. And as soon as an enemy moves around, the summoned units have to also move around and therefore decrease the uptime of the units themselves. So let's go for damage cast frequency and movement speed. And let's see where we can go from there. But yeah, like I mentioned, watch how much faster the Void King disappears compared to what happened with the Corrupted Void Hunter. And again, that's because of not moving as opposed to moving. Ow. You're not supposed to whack us away from you. And there we go. He didn't even use his phase thing.
I am the king.
And last but not least, we sit over here. And if I sit right under him, also all these enemies that appear are going to we don't have to worry about them because they're going to get hit by the spears as well. So there you have it, a really decent run. I mean, 15 minutes is actually pretty good. And yeah, it felt really good. It was a comfortable one. They don't have fragility, so there are ways to get them a lot stronger. And when you deal a decent amount of damage and not waste time, you actually don't do as much damage as if you took longer to do it. But there you have it, ladies and gentlemen. I hope you enjoyed the video. It was a very, very fun one to play. Very strong units. And yeah, if you liked the video, smash that like button. Please remember to comment as well. And remember to always keep safe, survivors. Until next time, cheers.